Because there's something you can't hide, the intent and the pureness of the heart. People think I'm controversial. People don't like how blunt I am. Or maybe in the way I say the things I say, I tend to offend some persons. Because I'm a deep person, lost in pursuing fame. I'm at the point where I don't see myself as being famous. My first love actually was dancing. I used to dance when I was young, back in the days in the north. I used to dance, then I started acting, and then comedy. So comedy was my last love, but now my first love. So acting was my thing. AMVCA Best Actor in a Comedy Movie. It did make me feel good. I mean, being the first stand-up comedian to win it in a proper category. I think we're fast to condemn than assess. What am I saying? The last AMVCA, my take. Oscars didn't get here in 10 years. Even till date, they're still blunders. 3 years ago, Will Smith slapped somebody on the stage. That's a major blunder on a big stage. What am I saying? Can we learn to just celebrate our own? But my lowest point was when I lost my mom. And I just lost the intent. I lost the vibe. I just lost the feel to ever want to be a comedian. Hi, my name is Stanley Chibuna, aka Funny Bone. I'm a stand-up comedian, an actor, businessman, a serial entrepreneur, and I'm here today live, exclusively on Hip TV. You know how we do. Not go nowhere.
Get respect. Small Rema, go sing song. I too like woman. I too like woman. Me I know they tomorrow they live on. You sing another one. I they go like 7 rounds. 7 rounds. Rema. 7 rounds. You know, that's EJC here also. Go Yaba. Go and come. That's 1 round. 7 rounds. E money here. With all the money, 2 minutes. You don't come home.
Right now, that person that makes me laugh all the time, for free, my daughter. She's amazing, Maybe because she's my child. I just laugh all the time, and she knows that I laugh, and she wouldn't stop. Yeah, my daughter. I don't talk about my family. It's personal for me. It has nothing to do with my business and my career. Family is family. This is this. So I don't talk about my family. I don't like to. It will be plain. It's in Hausa. Dankwa is small. We used to buy it when we were in primary school. It's quite small. It's a mixture of cassava, cocoa, and kulikuli. Yeah, I can still perceive that thing each time. Yeah, it was something I used to enjoy. And of course, sugar cane. I know it when I see it. Yeah, because it was common for me, growing up back, those days in the north. I cannot pinpoint one person, but I see myself as myself. Cool, calm, collected, easygoing, good at heart, because this is all that matters. The mind and not the body, yeah. So I can't really use anybody to buttress this. So I'll say I see myself as myself. My first love actually was dancing. I used to dance when I was young, back in the days in the north. I used to dance, then I started acting, and then comedy. So comedy was my last love, but now my first love. So acting was my thing. Dancing was my thing. But today, comedy is first, acting second, dancing, I give up because I had 2 left legs. I'm left-handed, so I dance more to my left than to my right. I can't dance to save my life. I can't. I can move, like a proper Igbo man, but I cannot get into the bar. No, I can't. So being an Igbo man has got nothing to do with my sense of humor. I'm an Igbo man who has transgressed the corners of this country. I mean, Igbo boy from a mixed race, mom partly Yoruba, dad fully Igbo, born and bred in the north, Kaduna, schooled in Jos, served in Ondo, and now I live in Lagos. So you can see that I've been able to touch every corner of Nigeria, and I understand what it takes to be Nigerian. So my humor it drives from what I see, my innermost feeling, how I perceive and see what I see. That's it. My environment, key. Professionally, was an event I was paid to do in London. It was a wedding. And after the wedding, the groom and bride called me to say, bro, we paid you, but thank you so much. We could have added money if we could add or if we can afford it, but we can't. But you made our day. Thank you so much. And nothing beats you being paid for a job. And after being paid well, the client is saying, thank you for a job well done. It just has a way of, it makes your ego, gloat. Like, just makes you fly. Because, you are paid and they are saying, thank you for doing your job well. Nothing beats it. So at the time, there was no pressure. My big break, at the time, there's no pressure. It was just you doing, like I said, at the time, it was passion. Money was not the driving force. It was passion. It was just doing what you do and people enjoy it. So your take home was that people enjoy what you do. I can be paid, and when they don't enjoy it, I am depressed. But I do it for free and they enjoy it and I'm happy. So at the time, people enjoying it was my take home package. And I can't tell you A and B was my big break. I can't remember how it was for me. So I just kept doing my thing passionately till God said, okay, it was time for you to shine. So I can't remember when it was that was my big break. I can't tell you. I don't know. It just happened. It did. AMVCA Best Actor in a Comedy Movie. It did make me feel good. It did up my skill. It did make people ask and wanted to know more about me at the time. Being the first stand-up comedian to win it in a proper category. It did a lot for my brand and my person. And I think that was when I knew that the world was watching me. That was when I knew that, yo, bro, this not play anymore. You're now a proper brand. Behave yourself. Curtail. You can't wear this out. You can't be caught saying these things outside again. So I just had to also work on myself and repackage my brand. I think we're fast to condemn than assess. What am I saying? The last AMVCA, my take. Oscars didn't get here in 10 years. Even till date, they're still blunders. 3 years ago, Will Smith slapped somebody on stage. That's a major blunder on a big stage. What am I saying? Can we learn to just celebrate our own? Can we just enjoy it and pray and hope that as years go by, they will learn from their mistakes. If for now it's about the clout, it's fine. Going forward, we can still right those wrongs as against tearing down the entire structure because it's our thing. If we don't celebrate it, nobody would. Not just AMVCAs. The headies. It's our own. If we don't value it, nobody would. So let's make it big. Oscars, the Grammys, they didn't grow in 10 years. Let's give these guys time to evolve and change. We'll get there. Like I said, I don't set targets and I can't pinpoint when things turn around for me, either for bad or for good. I can't remember. I just go and I do my thing. But my lowest point was when I lost my mom. And I just lost the intent. I lost the vibe. I just lost the feel to ever want to be a comedian. I think at that time I wanted to quit. So me getting back to me and rewire myself and re-energize my energy to come back and be a stand-up comedian has got to be the highest part of my life and my head, because it was tough. I was depressed for almost a year. So coming back to being me and Funny Bone again was huge. So funny thing, that's one performance. So comedy is funny. Some days when you think you've done so well, like people are clapping, you don't get across to the audience that will pay you more. But see those days when you give those epic classic performances. People didn't clamp their chest to clap, but it got to the right person. The humor hit the right person that would move your life from point A to point B. So there are levels to this doing well thing. You can do so well, but the audience that are watching you will leave you at the same level. And you can do not so well to an audience that will move you from point A to point D. So I think I remember a particular event. It was a birthday in VI. It had who that mattered in that hall that day. And the grace came upon me and I nailed it. And after that day, my phone calls changed. I just started getting calls from a higher level of blessings, not the regular calls. Yeah, I think I remember. It was a 50 persons birthday. It was just a small gathering. And I held them and I kept getting, give me your card, give me your number. The calls started coming from the next day. Are you free? Are you free? So are you free? That was a major turnaround for me in my career in Lagos. It happens, because I'm a deep person, lost in pursuing fame. I'm at the point where I don't see myself as being famous. I had to literally tell myself, stop, like reality, stop. So right now, I just do my thing. I just want to be good for myself, my kids, my family. I want to look back in 30 years' time and say to myself, I did this right and no regrets. So I'm more about getting it right now for the future than against wanting to impress you or you. I just want to be good to myself and my essence and my values. As long as I get that right, the rest will fall in place.
When the Ali Baba start, this work no get level. See am now. When R&B begin art film, where they put am inside bottle, person father. Small reading sky, very father of 4 inside bottle. He dey put down for the bottle. See, Clint na the first drunk man who enter Igbo family, marry person daughter first. These are the real goats. AY say person bring goat. They call am goat. That means in a man. You will die, they are white, and goat will be white. What are you before?
Maybe misunderstood. People think I'm controversial. People don't like how blunt I am. Or maybe in the way I say the things I say, I tend to offend some persons. But when you come closer, because there's something you can't hide, the intent and the pureness of the heart. You can't shield it, don't worry. No, see, you can mask anything, but you can't mask how dirty or how bad your mind is. So I've been a victim of people just not liking me because I'm too blunt. Or the things I said or the way I said it, would have to offend someone. But when they finally come close and see that it's not the plan, I was just saying it the way I saw it. But what can I do? Just see it the way you see it, and I see it the way I see it. It's life. We almost not be on the same page. It is what it is, fam. Timeless is saying that I've been here for too long. I've been here for too long, 20-something years, and still counting. It's been grace. It's been God. It's been God being God. It's been God being Him. It's been God, pushing me. And this year I'm saying timeless. I'm not quitting anytime soon. I'm just getting started. So timeless is I'm here, evergreen. Enugu was fun, shut down, they had fun. June 8th is Lagos. And as usual, I know we would tear Lagos down. We'll do it like we do it every year. June 8th, Lagos, shut down, like we always do. I don't want to say it here, but I have a surprise package for them. I can't really say, honestly. I can't say. It just depends. I go to the core mainland. People know me there because of my one series I did back then on TV. They call me Buchi. I go to the east. People know me. So it's just I can't tell. So the different shades of me appeal to my, the different shades of my fan base. So I can't really pinpoint one. I just keep doing what I do. I did a joke about you, Edochie, and people. It didn't see that many people on Facebook. I know that, you see that Facebook, let me explain. That is a world on its own. Facebook is a country on its own. With their president, their VP, they see life the way they see it. Don't ever think that they see it the way you Facebook, they see it how they see it. So someone said, someone has sent me them and said to me, "Oh Nyara, if I meet you on the road, you go see, I go shoot you." And I clicked on his profile and I looked at the guy that wanted to shoot me. And I knew that, yeah, he will shoot me, yes, but catapult. So I just left it there. Yeah, but that's what you get on Facebook though. I'm not a content creator. I'm a stand-up comedian and an actor. And I'm not in the bandwagon of jumping into whatever is paying. It means that you lack focus. For example, if I was a rapper, I'll be a Mode 9 and an MI. I don't expect to see MI singing one day. He cannot try it. He's a rapper. So I'm a comedian and an actor. I'll stick to it. I am not a content creator. Before I get on stage, I pace around. I just pace. I just pace back and forth to cue the pressure. Every stage person, we get that 5 seconds pressure before you jump on stage. It's natural. It comes with the energy that you'd choose on stage. So yeah, I just pace around. I'm tensed. It happens. Yes, everybody. Every performer. You panic a bit before you jump. It's just normal. The person I'll never roast. I will roast him, but from a place of respect. So there are levels to jokes. For example, there's something that I will say to a basketman now, and it's a joke. Because over time we bonded. But if a younger colleague says that to him, it's an insult. So there's a thin line. So for me, the OGs, Basket, Julius Agu, Alibaba, Bengadenka, TA, I can roast them. But with a tone of skill and sensitivity. I should know what to say and what not to say. There's a line I can't cross out of respect for them and the authority that they command. Stage. Impromptu. Freedom. Jollof rice. Burna Boy all day. Yes. Burna Boy all day. I'll just do the way he dies. He never dies and falls on the floor. I have not seen him ever that he will die and he dies the same die in all the films. Heart attack on this side. That's him. He dies the same die. Watch all his films. He dies the same die. This side, BP, and he dies. Bianwa kebo no. Okwango na anglos na manya ona da tojo. Ngaba na ko na wana chejigo. Na bono o na chejena. Those are here, don't worry. So it means that these children come and go home. It's late. It's getting dark. I don't know na ba o na chejigo. Catch phone. Illegal driver. It's not hard. They just cost a lot. Whoa, boy. And my Yoruba is not that good, so I don't really hear what they say, but you just get it like boy, kilo, see if you know Stay real to yourself. Stay original. Ask yourself what you want to do: comedy or skit making. Find your strength. Stick to it. You can't be jumping guns. Just you're everywhere that they said is happening. Oh, this one is paying. You jump. Find a purpose for your craft and for yourself. If you want to do skit making, face it squarely and be in the forefront and be creative and add value to the industry. If you want to be a stand-up comedian, bring your jokes from where you're coming from. Bring jokes into the industry and add value so that we can know you and we call you for something good and not that you're going to steal from what we've created. Just find your strength, find your purpose, stick to it. Hi guys, I'm Funny Bone and I'm excited to be here today on HIP TV on my exclusive interview. Follow me on Instagram at Funny Bone Official and on Facebook, Funny Bone Comedian. Keep it locked, keep watching it, don't go nowhere. Nana watch here, Nana kill here is live on HIP TV. Don't go nowhere. Funny Bone says so. Anigaf, June 8th. Lagos, Udo. Bye guys. Cheers.